Hello, welcome to another episode of the Mindful Introvert podcast. My name is Joanna, I'm your host, and this is a podcast where you can get all things mindset, manifestation to really help you avoid burnout and become your best self. And so today's episode is a little bit of all over the place. So bear with me. I'll go over some of my failures. I'll maybe even review my year of 2020, and I'll just give you a little bit of a life update. So stay tuned if you're interested. Hello. It has been so long since my last episode. I'm so sorry. I've just been away and away in my mind. Not away, because come on, it's lockdown. I'm not going anywhere for now, at least. And yeah, I've just been away, just took a step back and trying to regroup and just see what my mind was telling me to do and following my intuition, which was telling me to take a step back and to actually review the things that have been happening, and those are the exact same things that I will be sharing with you. I even have music on the background, as in my boyfriend is probably cooking and having music, and I don't even care because I'm so excited about this episode that I just want to talk. I just felt the urge to communicate with you guys, so I don't know how long this episode will go for. I don't know exactly what I will say, but we'll get to it. So, I would like to tell you about my failure, quote unquote failure, that I had just in the beginning of, was it the beginning of February? No, the end of January. And after that, I actually failed to keep up to my schedule of posting 2 episodes per week here on the podcast, and I haven't been so consistent on Instagram as well. And I would like to tell you a little bit of the backstory. So in essence, I'm sure you've heard, at least from the last episode, that I had a masterclass. I was going to do a masterclass on how to improve your work-life balance. And I had a few applicants, like a few people interested in going. And then when it actually happened, I didn't have as many people there. So I had 3 people, and 2 of them were my friends, which I was so grateful to have them. But let's just face it that in the business perspective, it wasn't ideal. And I put in a lot of effort. I put in a lot of my time, a lot of my knowledge, a lot of myself into that masterclass. So I felt good presenting the masterclass and doing everything around it because I knew it was my best work to that date. So I knew that I put in a lot of effort and that I was happy with the outcome. I was just not happy with how many people showed up. But that made me thinking, okay, so maybe I know all of the things and I have the knowledge and that wisdom. But the thing is, I felt like that topic, how to improve your work-life balance, was not a topic that I was passionate about. Was a topic that I felt like people needed to hear, or maybe they wanted to hear. And so it was something that I was not completely aligned with. And I felt like my message was showing up, that I was not feeling confident about it, and that maybe I was going to sell at the end. And so maybe I was a little bit fearful of that part, and I was so attached with the outcome of having this many people. I was checking the numbers and just being so analytical about it, that I got so attached to the outcome that when it didn't come, as in I launched my program and I had no one interested in buying my coaching services, that I felt like I failed in that sense. and I felt a bit sad, and I felt like, oh, come on, why am I even bothering? And I felt like a fraud all over again. I felt this imposter syndrome because I felt like I was teaching people how to do this and how to cope with their emotions and how to have more balanced lifestyle, and yet I was not balanced myself. I wasn't feeling empowered. I wasn't feeling confident. I was just having this perfectionist mindset that it had to be that way. There was no other way. And when it didn't happen, I didn't have way out. So I felt out of options, and I felt like I wasn't, it's not that I wasn't good enough, but I felt like my message wasn't strong enough, and maybe I just should give up the whole business and the whole coaching idea and just focus on my full-time job. And so that's what I would consider to have me be a little bit sad for a while. But I wasn't sad for too long. I stayed like 1 week, and then I actively decided to take a break. And now I think that taking that break is what's making me go all in. It's going to make me go all in, and just, I'm so excited that I can't even just, my mind is just racing so hard because I just want to get it all out and just share the message. So this happened, this whole thing, my failure of 2021 happened at the end of January, right? And maybe to give you a little bit of a background, how am I going to say? I don't know, I have this belief that I'm terrible at telling stories, which maybe you're starting to believe yourself as well, because I'm struggling to get the timeline of the events in my mind. Okay, I'll just say it and then I'll go back if I need to. This happened at the end of January, and then on 5th of February, it was the last day to buy Manifestation Babe's program, group coaching program that is called the Manifestation Babe Academy. And it's basically, if you don't know Manifestation Babe, she is amazing. She's like a self-made millionaire. She works with the law of attraction, and she teaches people how to get more money, how to manifest their life dream, and how to really do this embodiment work that I felt like I needed. And I've seen her, and I've been aware of her work, but I never felt compelled to buy from her ever. And I thought that, okay, this looks nice, it's something that I would be interested, but it's not aligned with me right now. I don't want to pay it or whatever. And then I have this dream, super random dream, where I would go to her. For some reason, she was in my grandfather's house, a place that I grew up my childhood, and I was so happy there. And so I felt weird that she was there, so random, and she was just casually there, like I don't even know why. And I would go to her and I'd say, oh, Catherine, I don't know, as if I already knew her, like BFFs forever, like I don't know if I should buy this program. It's just a lot of money. I don't know. And she said, Joanna, this is really up to you. You know your answer, and you know what your heart is telling you. And when I woke up, I basically just followed my heart, followed my intuition, and went blind. I didn't know what the program was about. I didn't check the curriculum. I just bought the freaking program. And then I can tell you that we've started 2 weeks ago, and it has been such a roller coaster that I feel like this is exactly what I needed to boost my faith back up and to actually turn my life around and shift my reality, start creating my reality, and start sharing my message authentically, because I have been teaching, and preaching all about being authentic and all about being your true self and not caring about what other people think of you. And yet, here I was, being this person that would overthink what they would post on the podcast. They would spend a million years creating posts for Instagram that was really draining my energy. And now I can say that I have scheduled like 1 full month of Instagram content, and it was just based on my insights from this course, my insights of my whole life basically, because I was not reviewing my life in the way that I should have, and not should have, could have. Should have is a very strong word. And so I was just thinking and perfecting my knowledge and perfecting my message and perfecting everything, that even my mom, hi mom, if you're hearing this, even my mom was telling me, Joanna, I like your podcast, but sometimes I feel like you're very formal. And I was like, yeah, maybe I am very formal because I'm thinking, what should I say? What should I not say? And I'm also speaking in English is a different word, so a different language. So I'm thinking about the sentence and the structure and the words and the vocabulary and all of the accent. It's just so, I was just so in my mind that my message was getting diluted was getting very thin, and I felt like I was not attracting the people that I love to work with the most, that I love to connect with the most. I was being very analytical, and I was being very left-brained person, which there's nothing wrong with being analytical. I need to be very analytic for my day job, but I feel like here I get to unleash my creative side. I get to unleash my human side, if that makes sense. And just, I love crystals. I love manifestation. I love these woo-woo stuff. I love all of this. So why am I not talking about it? Why am I worried about people listening to me and say, oh, she's just stupid, that's just nonsense, there's no proof? Well, there's no proof gravity well, there is proof that gravity exists, but I mean, you cannot see gravity. You can see the effects of gravity. You know that if you drop something, yes, it will fall because of gravity. And so it seems very dumb to argue that gravity is not a thing because you cannot see it. And so the same reason that law of attraction is very dumb to defy it, because even though you may not see it, you can see the consequences. You can see what comes from applying this law. And which is why I decided to go all in with buying the Manifestation Babe Academy. And so far I've been connecting with so many amazing people. In fact, I'm having a bunch of these people that are doing this course with me. I'm having them as podcast guests, and they are coming here to share their message, share their experiences with manifestation and with this program. And I am so excited. And now I feel like I'm coming from this place of abundance and this place of love and connection, which was the place that I wanted to come in the first place. And so it is very good that I'm now opening up, and I can say that I have attracted ideal clients already. I have these people coming in my life, and they are just ideal people to work with. They have the same they are going through the same experiences that I've been through, and now I know how to help them, and I know the techniques that really help them. And I'm not too afraid of saying, oh yeah, you love journaling, oh you don't love journaling, have you tried journaling, meditating, and manifestation, applying the law of attraction and applying all of these tools that I was once afraid of communicating to my people, to my clients, because I was not fully open to them. it now feels just surreal in just like 2 weeks time. And so basically, that is what's happening in a nutshell. Because I felt like I was coming from a place of lack, of scarcity, of feeling jealous, of feeling a lot of envy from people and the successes that they had, because somehow it felt like their success was my loss, because I don't know, it's just so unconscious how this works. Because if they had success, it meant at some level they were almost stealing the success that I could have eventually. And it's just so silly, but we do this unconsciously. And now my job, my task, my passion is really to bring this all to awareness and to experience it. Because I used to be that person that said meditating is a is a waste of time. You can't really blank your mind, which I was absolutely right. You cannot blank your mind. Just, it's impossible to stop thinking. And so to aim for that is just an unicorn. You're never going to find it, unfortunately. So it's really the idea of becoming grounded and embodying that person that we want to be, and that we are already, because our reality, we make our reality. It's all an illusion, it's all an hallucination, and it's all energy. And so if we have gravity, if we have electricity, if we have all of these crazy, well, they're not crazy, they're quite normal, because we so decided that they were normal, right? And so why are we not learning more about the law of attraction? Why are we not learning more about manifestation? Because I feel like I've been manifesting all my life. I've manifested so many world travels, which I have done already. I've been through those experiences, and I felt like I've manifested them. I've manifested my partner, I've manifested my house, I've manifested so many things, and it's all because I was in alignment with that frequency. And now going a little bit back, if you got to this point and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? What the hell is the law of attraction? What is this whole thing with manifestation? Basically, the law of attraction really says that like attracts like, and your thoughts affect your reality, because your thoughts become things, and what you focus your energy on really grows. And basically, that means that you create your own reality with your thoughts. And you can do this for the bad, and you can do this for the good. Because if you think about energy are just waves, and they are just frequency. And you can't judge, and you can put a stamp on energy and say, yeah, this is bad, this is good. It doesn't matter if you're attracting something good or bad. As long as it is the same frequency, you are going to attract it. And it's the same idea of tuning into a radio. If you want to hear a certain radio station, you have to tune in to that frequency. There's no way that you're going to get it if it's not the correct frequency. So basically, that's the idea with the law of attraction, and how you can manifest things, and you can become aware of this law, and you can use it for your benefit. And everyone should know this, and everyone should have the opportunity to experience this, because this is not a matter of manifesting money, manifesting business, manifesting whatever. It is a matter of you feeling good about yourself, of you experiencing positive energies, in the sense that you feel good and you attract even more good, and hence you are attracting money, you are attracting maybe your soulmate. I don't believe there's only one soulmate, but well, that's a story for another time. But definitely attracting a good, healthy relationship, attracting health, being in good health, and all of that makes up a balanced lifestyle. So this is really funny that I've done a masterclass on how to create a more balanced lifestyle, right? Like work-life balance. Whereas now I'm more focused on creating a more balanced lifestyle, but concerned with well-being and wealth, in the sense that you have money, you have health, you have love, you have abundance, you have passion, inspiration, motivation, confidence, and all of this. This is possible. This is possible. And this is who you really are. This is who you came to this planet, this world, this universe to be. No one came here to their human form to be miserable. No one. So your duty is to really find yourself, find who you are, and embody that person, and play to your best strengths. I know that I am the type of person that I need my rest. I need my moment alone. I need to think about some things, to feel the emotions, to visualize. And I know my patterns, and it took me a while to realize them. And it's been only on the maybe last year that I've realized a lot of the way that I've been living. But this is work that has to be done by you and you alone, because no one else should tell you who you are, and no one else should set your personality and just say who you should be. And so the idea of this whole thing is really to discover who you are and connect with your body, connect with your feelings, connect with your thoughts, and play to your best strengths, and continue to manifest, continue to attract the things that you want, continue to focus on the things that you want. And instead of thinking of the things that you don't want, and that's what society does a lot. Oh, I don't want to be poor. Oh, I don't want to be miserable. Oh, I don't want to be stuck in a job that stresses me out. And just in this last sentence, you're focused on something that you don't want. You don't want to be stuck. You want freedom, essentially. And you are giving away your power, in the sense that you're saying the job is stressing you out. You are the one being stressed, and you are the one making yourself stressed. And so, because you are the one that is interpreting your reality, no one else. And so if you come out of it stressed, you can choose to come out of it other thing than stress. You can, it's just so many perspectives to look at it, that when you apply the law of attraction, you have more options, basically. And you have more options to bring more abundance into your life, more love, more patience, everything that you may want, because in essence, you're not alone. You may think that you are alone in this universe and it's only you, but it's not. The universe itself, some people call it God, I call it the universe, energy, a higher self, is a co-creator with you. Both of you are creating your reality. And so we are getting so attached to the how. I know me. And this is exactly what I was telling you. I was so fixated in my goals, my numbers, the amount of clients that I was wanting from my masterclass, and all of these details, that I was so concerned with the how I would get it, and when it was going to happen, and all of these things, that I was missing most of the fun, like 90% of the fun. It just, I missed it because I was so focused on things that I can't control. Leave it to the universe. Leave it to the universe to decide how and when. And because you just need to know your destiny. You just need to know where you're going. What is your what? What is the thing that you desire? And set it free to the universe, and it shall receive. It shall provide. You will receive the things that you are focusing. If you focus hard enough, in the sense, and it's not just like thinking, oh, I want this. No, it's more of an embodiment practice. It's more of feeling like you're there, feeling as you've accomplished it, feeling as if you are abundant already. You are someone that is happy, that is motivated, that is confident, that is healthy, is living your life truly on a day-to-day basis as if you are already that person. And there's just so many things to go on. I think maybe I will do another episode just with a review of 2020 and the growth that I went through and the things that I learned. And I think that will be, and the things that I've manifested, because we start to manifest so many things that we are not even realizing that it is manifestation. And it is the law of attraction come into practice. And I definitely want to dive deep into that. And I definitely want to go over with you some of my learnings, because I grew up so much since last year. And even in just 1 month, it was just crazy. And so my message for today's episode is really to don't allow yourself to go on a low because you feel like things didn't go as planned. If they didn't go as planned, it's for a reason, okay? You were meant to learn something. You were meant to experience something that you should be experiencing, and it is teaching you something. And I know that what it taught me to have this quote-unquote failed masterclass was that I can detach myself from the outcome. I can detach myself from the house, and I can leave that to the universe. I can trust the universe, and I can work together with the universe to get me to where I want to be, with no rush, no control, and no pressure, and just faith and abundance and love and hope, patience, and just getting my frequency to a higher level and just in tune with the things that I want to. Because in essence, I have to watch out what I'm saying, because I can set it to the universe, and I want money, don't get me wrong, but what I truly want is inner peace, is a sense of accomplishment, connection with like-minded people, abundance and love, and being expansive being and spiritual being, and always with good vibrations, and just enjoying life with all my senses. I'm a very visual person, and I feel like I've been relying on my vision so much that now I'm just expanding my experience to all my senses, and really allowing myself to feel more, to listen more, and just becoming curious about things, about life, about myself, about other people, and having this beginner mind. And this is actually one of the teachings of mindfulness, beginner mind, and it's really powerful. And I thought that I had incorporated all of these teachings and all of this knowledge that I have been accumulating from since the past 3 years when I first was introduced to neurolinguistic programming. And it's only now that I'm integrating all of this knowledge and actually putting to practice on myself. And when we do this to ourselves and we are humble enough to say, yeah, I'm not okay. Yeah, I need help. Yeah, I have so much to learn still. And yeah, I know a few things, but it's okay. I can listen to them again, and I can get more learnings each time I repeat this, because repetition is key, consistency is key, and we get so much the second time around, so much more. And so that is really my message for today. I'm really happy that I'm going to be working with another coach. It's going to be my second coach, which I'm so happy, so happy. I have so much connection with her, and I'm really, really excited. And I will keep you posted on the Manifestation Babe Academy. I will keep you posted on any of my insights. I think now that I will share my message much more, as in I will document my journey instead of so much telling you, oh, you should be doing this and you this, and I know this knowledge and this thing that can help you. Yes, I will continue to do so, but I will apply it to me first. So I will document my own journey, because I know that I'm not alone. I know that the struggles that I go through, a lot of people go through. And so I feel like this is going to be my therapy for myself, as in I'm going to share and document my own journey. And it's a journal. This is a journal, because like in 1 year I will look back, I will listen to this episode, and I'm just going to be so excited about my growth and my journey, that I will be so grateful that I recorded this episode, because it's good for myself, and I'm sure it's good for a lot of you guys that are listening. And sometimes you're lacking hope, you're lacking faith, and so here I am telling you it is possible. This is just the beginning. We are exactly where we are supposed to be, and I am very, very excited for the both of us. And so if you are interested in connecting with me on Instagram, definitely go to oh my god, I forgot my handle. No, at Coach Joanna Calado. I will leave in the show notes. Visit my website, which is so beautiful. I'm so proud of my website. That is www.mindfulintrovert.com. I have the podcast there. I have a freebie there. And yeah, you can see how beautiful it looks, and send me some love. And you can also book your inner peace assessment call. And this call is completely free. So this is just another opportunity for you to see your life through another perspective, evaluate, review it, maybe even come up with an action plan that can really help you cope with anxiety, and put this application, this law of attraction, to good use, and really create an action plan that you can start applying to your life to actually make it more authentic and free and beautiful. So yes, I'm so excited for what's to come. Definitely stay tuned. I'm back. I am recording more episodes about my journey. I'm going to record a lot of more episodes with a bunch of cool people. So I'm bringing so many guests to the podcast. I'm very excited. And yes, that was it. I will see you later. Bye.